How do you do it? Welcome to 2 Minute Transformation. Do you ever feel isolated as a believer, left out, alone, like a stranger in a strange land? I sure do. I've had deep conversations with many folks who have felt the exact same way. Some believers give in to the temptation to fit in and be one of the guys, so to speak. Compromise. It's human nature to want to belong, put down some roots and fit in. I spent much of my childhood trying to stand out and set myself apart, but as I became a young adult, all I cared about was fitting in. The rebelliousness of my youth had given way to a craving for conformity. I wonder if Abraham had the same struggles. Did he grapple with feeling isolated? Did he wrestle with wanting to fit in? Well, Hebrews 11, verses 8 through 10 tell a part of his faith journey as God was working to transform him. The message reads, "By an act of faith, Abraham said yes to God's call to travel to an unknown place that would become his home. When he left, he had no idea where he was going. By an act of faith, he lived in the country promised him, lived as a stranger, camping in tents. Isaac and Jacob did the same thing, living under the same promise. Abraham did it by keeping his eye on an unseen city with real eternal foundations, the city designed and built by God." How do you keep from conformity, caving, and allowing compromise to take you from an extraordinary faith to ordinary mediocrity? Well, quoting the message again, Abraham did it by keeping his eye on an unseen city with real eternal foundations, the city designed and built by God. There's an old saying that says, never forget where you came from. I say amen to that. You're never going to quite fit in here because you're not from here. Your origins are in God's kingdom, and your journey is just taking you through here for a season. Be diligent to keep your gaze homeward, my friends, so you can be transformed.